Hey there. Quick question. Have you ever scrolled through TikTok and thought, wait, how are people actually making money from this? You're not alone. That exact question is what led me to create this entire program. And the truth is, you don't need to go viral or be an influencer. You just need a simple content system and the right offer. In this course, I'm going to show you how to grow a real audience on TikTok, how to create value-driven videos, and how to turn that attention into actual income, even if you've never posted before. This isn't about chasing trends or hoping for views. It's about using TikTok as a tool to build trust, recommend tools to use, and sell real products like a course, a store, or a digital service. That's what I do personally. And I'll walk you through exactly how I set it up, step by step. Everything you'll see is beginner friendly. No tech overwhelm, no fluff, just real practical systems you can start using today. And just so you know upfront, this is not a Shopify course. Yes, I'll show you tools I personally use like Shopify, but only as part of the full process. You'll never be forced to promote anything, and I'll always give you options. You're here to learn how to grow your presence and monetize it ethically. That's exactly what this 10-part course is designed to do. Yeah, and let's get started. And by the way, this is just module 1. So when you're done here, watch the next one right in the playlist. Everything builds step by step. Let's talk about something that's easy to skip, but actually really important before you post anything on TikTok. You need a place to send people before you even film your first video. Have something simple set up, a store, a page, or even just a landing dock, so that when your content starts working, you don't waste that traffic. Now, don't overthink this. Pick a name that's clear and easy to remember. It can be your name, a phrase, or a keyword your audience will recognize. Here's what I did when I started out. I used Shopify to build a basic store. I filled in a simple name, added a contact email, and wrote a short message about what my brand stood for. No logos, no designs, just enough to show people I was real. If you don't want to use Shopify, that's totally fine. I just use it personally because it handles the boring stuff quickly. And if you're not ready to build a full store, just write your offer in a Google Doc and paste the link in your bio. The key is, don't leave your profile empty. When people click your link, there should be something there. This one simple step could be the difference between curiosity and conversions. Watch the next scene to continue your journey. Now that you've named your brand and set up something simple, let's take a quick look at the back end, the part no one talks about. If you want to turn TikTok attention into income, you need a system that quietly supports you in the background. For me, I use Shopify, and not because you have to, but because it handles everything I need without stress. Here's a simple breakdown of what I always check before I start creating content. First, I look at the overview. This shows traffic, recent activity, and anything that might need attention. Then I go to my product or offer section. That's where I set up what I'm linking to, maybe a product, freebie, or a course. I also check the settings. I make sure my brand name, email, and payment setup are in place. That way I don't run into surprises later. And if you're planning to sell directly, the orders tab helps you track who's buying. Now, you don't need to memorize any of this, just understand how it all connects. Your content, your link, your setup. Even if you're using a different platform, the goal is the same: build with clarity so your TikTok traffic has somewhere to land. Let's talk about something small but powerful: your TikTok bio. That tiny line under your profile picture can be the difference between someone clicking your link or scrolling away. So let's make it work. Here's a simple 3-part formula I personally use. 1, start with who you help. Example, helping beginners launch online stores. 2, say what your content is about, something like step-by-step guides to earning online. 3, add a soft call to action, something like down arrow free tools below, or link to my setup is down there. Now combine it all into something clean and real, like this. Helping beginners build online stores. Learn how I did it. Free link below. This kind of bio builds trust. It tells people who you are, what to expect, and gives them a reason to click. You don't need to get it perfect right away. Just draft something solid. You can always come back and refine it later. Just don't leave it blank, because when someone finds your content and checks your profile, your bio is your handshake. Watch the next scene to continue your journey. Here's something most people skip, but it really helps build trust. Your store preferences. These are the tiny details that give your setup a professional feel, even if everything else is still a work in progress. Let me show you what I do personally. First, the page title. This shows up in search engines and browser tabs. Make it short and clear, like Calm Nest Living, Modern Home Essentials. Next, the description. Just 1 or 2 lines that explain what your store or offer is about. For example, we help people create peaceful homes with minimal modern pieces. And finally, your email address. Make sure it's something clean and professional, like calmnessliving@gmail.com. Even a free Gmail is fine. Just avoid anything that looks random or messy. These little touches show that you're serious. They help your TikTok viewers feel more confident when they land on your page. You don't need a perfect brand yet, just something solid enough to say, I'm real. This is legit. You can trust what I'm sharing. And remember, this doesn't have to be a full Shopify store. Whatever tool you're using, these tips still apply. Watch the next scene to continue your journey. You've made it to the end of Module 1. That's already a win. Most people never get past the research phase, but you've already taken action. You've set up your direction, you've got your content plan, your bio, your niche, all of it. And now you're not just another TikTok user. You're building with a purpose. In the next module, we're going to turn that purpose into content. Real content that attracts the right people, the kind of audience that's ready to engage, follow, and eventually buy. So here's a quick recap of what you've built so far. You chose your niche and positioned yourself for visibility. You crafted a bio that attracts curiosity. You planned your first 5 TikToks like a pro. From here on, it's about momentum. And remember, I'm not just showing you theory. This is the same system I used to grow my own brand and make money online with digital offers and a simple Shopify setup on the side. You don't need to do it all at once. You just need to keep going. So if this helped you, drop a quick comment and let me know what stood out. And if you're ready for the next step, continue watching. Module 2 is right here in the playlist. Let's keep building. Was this helpful? Let me know. Drop a like. It really supports the channel. Leave a comment. I reply to everyone. Turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's next. This is a full 10-part course. Watch the next module to continue your journey.